Okay, just off the bat, I want to make clear that I have no claim to this idea whatsoever. I just wanted to make sure that people knew about it. And I'm actually hoping to use this video to maybe find the author of the trick. So I originally found it on a dedicated server that was being run by Zuma Arcade. He's a Forest YouTuber. You should check him out. And it was by a guy named Ford, apparently on the server. So this is actually a base I built on the same server shortly afterwards, and you can see the technique with the half-height wooden walls. Alright, let's get into actually doing this. So as you can see, given that the wooden walls and the rock walls are differing heights, you could either go for literally just like this with a just no floor at all, literally just a wall like this. You'd have a window of about that height, or you could, wooden wall of approximately this height, so that'd be, what would that be, about 2/3 height, and then you get to see most of the window. That's what I meant to say. And then you can also, if you go into the freeform mode like this by pressing C, then you can place it on top, and that actually, when you place it on top in freeform mode, it actually places a bit higher up on the thing, a bit more in the air than it would if you just were to try and just do it with the autofill, if you will, the one you get when you just pull it right out of the book, or when you go back to it by pressing C again. But yeah. Or if you're having some type of wall thing along the edge of your base, and then you have I don't know, just little wooden pillars on or not wooden, sorry, the little stone, or you could use wooden, just whatever, some kind of support to have that floor right there, so you can have something to stand on. Cut off the wooden wall even a bit more, so that's even a bit less of height. Well, it's going to cover the floor there, but it's basically the same height anyways, and then you'll have, a little bit more than you would with the basic wall section right there, because you have the floors cutting off a little bit of the thing here. Another thing you can try and do if you're looking to raise the cutoff height on the, or make these even closer to actual half-height wooden walls, is you can build up wooden walls, wooden floors here. Just press C to go into the weird anchor mode, and then press C again to when you're on top of a floor to just try and build up on top of it. You can see that in the tips and tricks of the custom floors video. This is probably how you're probably going to end up building, is on some kind of a platform, and then you build up from there with the wooden walls and your supporting rock walls here are all built on the same thing here. Just ignore this floor here. This one doesn't matter. That was just built as somewhere to place that. And maybe I'll actually build up what we're doing here. Actually, I'll just really quick show you up here, so it's a bit easier to see what's going on. So yeah, it's just everything on the same level. Those go up, I think 4 or 5, looks like. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 rock walls, and then 2 of the wooden walls, and then build a custom floor on the rock walls, and then you have your this one looks about 1/5 of a height of a rock wall. Nice touch for some kind of balcony if you're looking to add that to your base. Same thing over here. Just have a slightly different entrance method. This bridge that I brought over here. Build just a porch with a half-height wooden railing here. And then this one I half built because I wanted to show you as I was building it, just threw out some super lazy rock walls as something to attach this custom floor to as the way in here, and then one half the base is unfinished, and I built this half just to show you what it's going to look like. It's basically just the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4 rock walls, 2 wooden walls. They all stack up to make a nice level working surface, and see, we get all these here. One thing you probably want to note, the closer you're building your rock walls to your wooden walls, they may not want to place. So, or another thing is just build your ghosts before you fully finish your other walls. In this case, I would put this rock wall down like this, and then after I would go and place the wooden wall down, because now that this ghost is down, it should be able to be placed upon the next one without too much issue. And from there I can go up. And then before you complete the final wooden wall, it might make it easier on yourself if you do the custom flooring first. And your choice of shape in custom floor is completely up to you. I'm just doing a kind of whatever comes to me at the moment here. Then once you're sure you've got everything in place, you can finish building up. And now you've got yourself a nice porch. I think just for the heck of it, I'm going to finish this off to make it. There we go. That's a nice little way to get up and around here. Again, I can't thank Ford enough for showing this technique to me. Or, well, he didn't even show it to me, I just saw it in his base. I never actually got to talk to him, so that's partially why I'm making the video, hoping that you'll see it and maybe I can give credit to him. If not, at least you guys have seen it, and hope that helps you out in your building endeavors.